Hello again, welcome to my YouTube channel, Slumdog Pilot in Training. Today, I just want to share with you how this dream started. How did I start longing to become a pilot? So, many years ago, I remember, especially when I was in grade 2, my dad was a government official and he used to travel overseas quite often. So as any other family man, the family would accompany him as he would travel out of the country. So we used to go to the airport with him, and I would see the aircraft take off and land at the airport. So as a young boy, that drew so much interest in me, mostly because the airport is a different environment from anywhere else, everywhere. Things that happen at the airport only happen at the airport. They don't happen at the bus station, they don't happen at the train station. So it was a different place and it really attracted me. So that was it. Going to the airport frequently exacerbated this passion of mine of wanting to be a pilot. I just loved the aviation industry from that moment. I also remember that in grade 2, the English book, the textbook which we were using that time, there was a poem. The poem's title was Mr. Capito. And I just remember the first few sentences of that poem. They read like, Mr. Capito is a pilot. He flies to Harrier on Monday, he flies to Joburg on Wednesday, and he flew somewhere on Friday. So looking at that poem, it took my interest further into the aviation industry because there was an image there of Mr. Capito donning a pilot suit and he was carrying a briefcase. And behind him there was an aircraft. Regardless that the picture was in black and white, it wasn't in color, the picture just attracted, it just drew me close to flying. On top of that too, I remember my dad bought me a coloring book. And in this coloring book, there was the Harrier. The Harrier is a jet-powered aircraft. It's a military aircraft. So I would say this was the first aircraft that I got acquainted with. See? And over the years, I kept this book, and the Harrier really interested me. I was like, wow, what an aircraft. And I colored it, and because I loved the image of the Harrier, I used to draw a lot of Harriers in my textbooks, the one I used, and my other exercise books. I would just draw the image of the Harrier. And then, as the years went on, when I got to see more aircrafts at the airport and in other books, I would draw more and more images of aircrafts. At this stage, all my teachers knew that this boy, when he grows up, he wants to be a pilot. And they would normally ask, now and then the teachers do that. What do you want to be when you grow up? And I would say, I want to be a pilot. Most of us said we want to be a pilot. I mean, who doesn't want to fly? So yeah, I could say that these three factors were the basis for me wanting to become a pilot. So that's how it started. It was my father taking me to the airport. It was the poem which I learned at school, and it was the Harrier in the coloring book. So here I am, dreaming to become a pilot still. The dream continues.